From a compilation of articles by Rabbi Michael-ben-Pesach, Portnaar. Time above and time below. We reach the logical question: why did Ari and later Yehuda Ashlag not openly and explicitly tell us in their works that Yeshua is the liberator, the Mashiach? Why am I the first one to tell this through my study of Kabbalah in order to bring this secret to our world? It's a very difficult question to answer. It is evident that Ari and Yehuda Ashlag knew this. However, after them, no one seems to know this anymore. Why did they not openly reveal this in their works? Because only now the time has come to say this. We already said that Yeshua released the covenant of spirit into this world, but humanity was not ready to accept it yet. The table was set, but there were no guests. As Yeshua said in one of his parables, Ari and Yehuda Ashlag also understood this, as Ari did not allow his special student, Rabbi Chaim Vital, to publish Etz Chaim. He was permitted to publish his other works, but not Etz Chaim, as it was forbidden. Why was it forbidden? Was Ari or Yehuda Ashlag afraid of someone? Of course not. However, nobody was ready for it. Therefore it was hidden, and Ari did not allow this knowledge to be made public. The same goes for Yehuda Ashlag. He hid this topic in a separate section of Tess, Part 5, the one everyone avoids to study. So nobody could unveil it, as the time was not right yet. Now it is given through me, not through Michael Portnaar, a human being with that name, but through my soul. There is something in my soul which is the reason that I was given this task. As I said before, Ari whispered into my spirit that I had to break Kabbalah open to this generation. But how can you say this? You will protest that the time to reveal the liberating power of Yeshua only comes now and not before, as Yeshua came to our world 2,000 years ago. So normally the time of his revelation and coming had to be back then. Firstly to the people of Israel, and then through them to the rest of humanity. The thing is that there are always two kinds of times, time above and time below. Let me explain. When above decides to reveal a secret of the Creator to our world, then it comes down and is given to humanity. At that point, there are two possibilities. The people are ready to receive it or not. If they are not ready, then the revelation from above is called a gift, as humanity cannot receive the higher revelation in a way they can use it for the purpose that they were given for. It's a gift because they don't know what to do with it or how to use it in a way it helps them. This also happened when the Torah was given from above. It was given to the people of Israel. However, from below, they were not ready to receive it within them. So from that moment, they are playing with the Torah, like little children who do not know the qualities and the purpose of the toy that is given to them. The same thing happened with the coming of Yeshua to our world 2,000 years ago. The teaching of the kingdom of heaven was a gift from above, as the Father sent his Son in order to once and for all spiritually liberate his chosen ones from the prison of the unclean powers. Instead, his chosen people gave Yeshua to the unclean powers to publicly humiliate and kill him, as they were not aware of the purpose of this gift, because their time had not yet come. But we know that nothing is given from above when there is no request from below. You're right. However, there are special structured revelations which do not need a request from below, because of the entire purpose of creation is to bring them to complete perfection based on the principle: the Creator is perfect, and all his creations are perfect as well. And then at such moments, an arousal, awakening comes from above in order to give humanity a push to further progress themselves towards its cherished purpose. Such an awakening from above was the coming of Yeshua to our world, back then, 2,000 years ago, because the time from above had come. And the fact that his people did not accept him back then refers to the time below, and the time had not come for humanity yet. That Jesus Christ was accepted by the Christians is a product of collective and very vague religious ideas about him, and it absolutely does not mean that the time below for the Christians had already come. As the great prophet Yeshayahu said, "The watchman, Hashem, answers, 'The morning has come and it is still night. If you consistently ask, then contact me and come.'" The morning has come, the time of the spiritual awakening. Please refer to the Hebrew text, or please refer to the written material for the Hebrew text. The morning has come, the time of the spiritual awakening. And it is still night. They are still sleeping below. They cannot wake up from their material thoughts, understanding of the commandments they fulfill with hands and feet only. In other words, the alarm rang, but they continued sleeping. The same happened with the revelation of Yeshua to the people, a man of our world who naturally only wants to receive for himself. He was sleeping until our time. But now the time below has also come to be awakened from the deep material slumber for the spiritual, for the truth, for perfection. Of course, in every generation there were a few people for whom the time below had already come. There were a few who immediately responded to the signals from above and got up as soon as the alarm rang. Others reacted more slowly, but eventually got up. But why is this awakening of the vast majority of humanity to the spiritual taking so long? After all, why doesn't the Creator give humanity, the entire humanity, right away, in one shot, a chance to know that the time for awakening has come? The greatness of Melech Malchei Hamlachim manifests in this: the King of kings over all the kings, above all sorts of petty kings of our world. A king on earth issues decrees, directives, in a time that is convenient for him, and below him are his servants, who must impeccably follow him, while the Creator, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, is called Rachum, merciful, Chanun, compassionate, Erechapayim, long, patient, as there is no force in the spiritual, no one from above that forces anyone below to do anything.